Alright, I am making this video to discuss a problem I've been occurring over and over again. Okay, I hope I don't get hate for this because I don't want to get hate for this, because it's just my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with my opinion. Okay. The shit going on between One Direction fans and the Wanted fans. Alright. I like both of them, so I don't hate on one fandom or a band for any reason. The thing I don't get is, why just can't people be neutral? Like, I mean, okay, either you like the Wanted or you like One Direction. You don't have to like both of them, but you don't have to hate the other one. And, like, the Wanted fans do not hate on One Direction fans, because we just don't, but One Direction fans hate on the Wanted fans and the Wanted themselves. Like, what is your problem? Why would you do that? Like, are you retarded? Because, okay, I like the Wanted more than One Direction. That's a given. But I still like One Direction. And I'm not gonna sit there and hate on them and say, oh, so-and-so is better, or we're better than you guys. In theory, we kind of are, because we aren't really immature. Like, we don't take things, like, too far, bashing the other fan base and the band themselves. Like, I haven't heard of a story of the Wanted fans hating on One Direction fans, but One Direction fans totally hate on us and the Wanted themselves. There has been numerous times where I have heard that One Direction fans were like, oh, the Wanted fans are immature brats, and the Wanted suck, and no, that's not true at all. We are not immature. You are the ones that are immature. I'm not going against myself, because I'm a fellow One Direction fan, but I'm neutral. I don't hate on the Wanted, because I love them, and I don't hate on the fans, because I'm a part of the family, so honestly, I don't understand why people have to act like this. But anyway, so I've heard this so-and-so girl, I'm not sure what her name is or who she is, I just know it from someplace. She said, Zayn has gained more followers in a day than the Wanted has in their whole lifetime. Now, here's a couple things wrong with that statement. Yes, he deleted his Twitter, but when he came back, Twitter gave him his followers back. He already had, like, 2 million followers when he joined back. Twitter literally gave him his followers back. And so what if the Wanted only have 1 million followers, and that took them 3 years to get there? That's great, alright? The Wanted have been working really hard, and One Direction doesn't have to work that hard, because people just like them. People just follow them for their looks, in my opinion. Yes, I like their music, and yes, they are cute boys, but the majority of people follow One Direction for their looks. Now, the Wanted, they are very attractive, but they have amazing voices, and they just are really hard workers, and when you take the time and listen to them, you can really understand, you can, like, feel that they're very passionate about their work. And another thing, this One Direction fan said Nathan is quote-unquote ugly and he can't sing. Now, I don't want to be a bitch right now, but you're totally wrong. Okay, you might not think he's the most attractive person, and that's just fine, because it's your opinion. But he has a really great voice. And if you don't understand, and if you just have the wrong opinion on something, then don't say it to the world. Like, don't put yourself out there for hate. It's honestly not worth it. And people keep on saying stuff like, and it's just, it's not. Like, if you take a step back into reality and listen to Nathan sing, he is really passionate about it. Like, he's put his whole heart into his music and his singing, and You will fall in love with his voice if you just take a step back from reality and just listen. Okay, enough with that. What I'm trying to get a point here is One Direction fans need to stop shitting and hating on the Wanted fans. It's honestly no point in that. Like, and the whole Twitter thing, so what? So what if One Direction has 5 million followers on their personals, let alone the personals, and you know what? I don't really give a shit, because I am personally really glad that the Wanted don't have that many followers on their personals. And want to know why? Because their followers are true fans. They're not just a million people just following them for the looks or to get a reply. They're really mean. They're true fans. They've been there for whenever they have been there, and they're going to stay there to support them. And plus, it's easier to get a reply that way. Because can you imagine trying to get a reply from someone with 5 million followers? It's not going to work, alright? Trying to get a reply from 5 million followers, it's not. It's just hard, because imagine, like, people that spam him people spam them every single day. Let alone people do spam Unwanted, but most likely you're going to get a reply faster and a retweet easier. And if you want my solid opinion on things, I think that the One Direction fans and One Direction don't really treat their fans with respect. The most respect that the Wanted treat their fans with. So the Wanted, they take the time out of their day to reply to their fans, retweet their fans, follow their fans, and when they meet their fans, they kiss them, they hug them, they take pictures, they just do a bunch of things. But I cannot imagine One Direction never replies to their fans. They never retweet their fans. They do follow their fans, but it's like never. Like, I can tell you the Wanted do follow their fans on a daily basis, practically almost. Really. So, I really don't want to get hate for this because I'm a mutual person, but from this video, I do love the Wanted more than One Direction, but I don't hate on One Direction. You think I don't hate on them? Because I'm not like that. I don't hate on a certain band just because I think they're better than everyone else. No, it's just not how it works. So, this is just my opinion on things, and I really hope I get people agree with me. But actually, I hope I don't get hate, but I'm going to, because One Direction fans can't take criticism for anything. Well, this is my video, and I really hope that some of you agree with me. Alright.